It's not always easy to seek mental health support and often even harder to find care that feels culturally competent. Well, one center is opening in the heart of Newark called El Barrio Wellness, that translates to the neighborhood, and it's working to meet the needs of the community where and how they need it. Raven Santana talked to leaders of the center about what they'll offer and who they hope to reach.
On Newark's Clinton Avenue, just steps away from City Hall, what was once a neighborhood hub for Puerto Rican families in the 1980s has been reborn. After 2.5 years of planning and $1.2 million in investment, La Casa de Don Pedro has transformed this historic brownstone into a comprehensive mental health center, El Barrio Wellness.
It was really a building that has a legacy of serving those with the highest needs. And then again, it's a beautiful brownstone, right? It has a lot of office spaces, so we have probably about 15 different offices that we can use. Then you saw our family therapy room. We have a kids' playroom. We have multi-purpose spaces. And longer term, real vision down the road, we would love to have like a food pharmacy downstairs to provide services. So that's why this was kind of the perfect building. And it's right in the heart of the neighborhood, a stone's throw from City Hall.
For President and CEO Peter Rosario, the project is both personal and purposeful. The building once housed El Club del Barrio, a safe haven during Newark's HIV, AIDS, and drug crisis. Today, its mission has evolved, but the spirit remains the same. Inside, the space looks less like a clinic and more like a living room. That's intentional.
This center was not here, period. So now that this center is here, we're able to provide services that include individual and couples counseling services. We're also focusing on family services specifically because we understand that to work, one of our goals is to work with children.
Licensed psychologist Dr. Emmanuel Mercedes says mental health treatment can't begin until people feel safe enough to ask for help.
We don't want them to come to a space where it feels over-clinical, where they're going to feel like they're going to be looked up or being looked in a critical manner. We want people to know, like, we want you to come in here and speak freely and share whatever your experiences are.
So the center removed as many barriers as possible, starting with transportation. If someone isn't able to get here, you have a way.
That's correct. So we understand that there are different barriers to entry for people to receive their mental health services. And one of those barriers is actually physical location. So someone will say, I'm interested in coming in and getting services, but I live 2, 3 miles, 5 miles away from you. We've collaborated and through Uber Health, we are able to provide free transportation for anyone who wants to come in for services to El Barrio Wellness.
It's a philosophy embodied by the staff, some of whom live in Newark and are focused on normalizing mental health needs, especially among immigrant communities.
The center here is for the community. It's for us, by us, and everyone here speaks 2 languages at least. So we speak the language of the community, culturally centered, because we live here. I live here in Newark, so we understand the needs of the community. We walk the streets of the community, and so we provide services that reflect who we serve. All are welcome to come here. And when people receive services and they see the clinician that they're working with looks like them, understands them, speaks the language that they speak, it just touches in a different way.
El Barrio currently has 6 clinicians serving about 40 clients a week from age 5 and up. They offer in-person and virtual therapy, accept all insurance, and offer a sliding scale so people pay what they can afford.
Destigmatize therapy, what it is, what it looks like to receive help. It doesn't mean que está loca, that you're crazy, that it doesn't have to be a severe situation, just everyday stressors.
Backed by partners like RWJ Barnabas Health, an underwriter of NJ Spotlight News, and the New Jersey Department of Children and Families, the goal is to expand to 20 clinicians. Staff here say this isn't just a new building, it's an investment in Newark's future by offering healing that feels like home. For NJ Spotlight News, I'm Raven Santana.